Hey y'all, this is Tammy with T. Darley Photography. The day of your wedding, you have gone through months, sometimes years of planning. That can tell a little bit on your face. It can be, okay, we're just here, we're going through the motions. You need to stop and remember why you are there, who you are with, what made you fall in love with this person, and the excitement and the joy of starting this new chapter in life. And you gotta draw on those memories. And as I always say, when you draw on a good memory, it's gonna bust out of your face. You're not gonna need to stand there and try to smile, What I need for you to know is that joy is the most beautiful thing that a bride can have that day. The dress is beautiful, hair and makeup's beautiful, but if you're standing there, sorry, another southern term, if you're standing there like a bitty hag, your pictures are not going to turn out well. Don't let all the stresses of the things that maybe didn't go quite right show on your face. Another true story recently, very good, sweet, wonderful couple who have dated basically since they were about 13 or 14 years old. Precious beyond measure. We get a groomsman that is absolutely schnockered before they even start pictures. We're struggling a little bit. He's a little, jumping around and then kind of tipsy and stuff. The bride and groom, for the longest time, I just thought this was this groomsman's personality. The bride and groom, I never saw it on their face. They were still happy, joyful, being together. And then when we got through with a bunch of the different pictures and we were going in, they wanted some formals in the church of the wedding party and family and stuff like that. We got all of those done, and I noticed that groomsman disappeared for a little while. So when we start to do that picture, I said, well, we've got to wait for so-and-so. And they said, no, we're just going to go ahead and take it. But very nice, very sweet about it. And that's what it was, is he was throwing up in the bathroom. So the ceremony begins, and they go to the minister goes to have a prayer. And of course, I'm watching because I'm taking pictures. And this groomsman slumps forward, sways back and forth, and I'm sitting on the edge of my seat because this man's fixing to hit the ground. He didn't. Minister said amen, and that boy stood up, so that was great. But never at any time did that joy go away from that bride and groom. I mean, you could tell that they were a little bit, not really caring about him being involved at that time. I'm sure they were very, very disappointed that he had behaved that way. But it's your day. Whatever these little things go on, you have joy. You hold on, you breathe, you think, you remember why this is the one. Find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, tdarleyphotography.com. I would be really glad to talk to you, and I hope one day maybe we'll get to meet.